What's up, guys? Do you guys want an in-depth analysis of the new Mass Effect 3 trailer that was aired on the VGAs last night? Let's do it! Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna stop it right there. If you look at all of that, that's Turian architecture. That tower, those ships, those are all Turian, so...
I know we've beaten the odds before.
See that right there? For a second, I thought it was Tuchanka, but I'm pretty certain that that is Palaven. Just because of the architecture, Palaven also is a planet that has a lot of radiation on it. That's why the Turians have that strong skin. Just the architecture kind of gives it away as probably being Palaven. At least, I haven't heard anybody confirm it yet, so this is most likely Palaven.
Getting to that tower? I don't know, Shepard.
That, pause it again, is Arachni Husk. Who is that? That's probably a new Krogan. He kind of looks like Okeer, the colors. That means those brown colors means he's an older Krogan. He's probably going to be a new squad member, because that is not Rex and that's not Grunt. Although he's probably not part of the team though, because Shepard, we will see later that he does have already his team members. It's Garrus and Vega. So I don't know who this is. I'm on the fence of this planet being Tuchanka or Palaven. It looks a lot like Tuchanka, and this Krogan is kind of giving it away as being Tuchanka just because he's probably just a follower and not so much a squad member. So I'm still on the fence, but just the architecture really looks like Turian architecture. I mean, look at those tiles on the ground. Those sharp geometric shapes. It looks too much like Palaven for me to really think 100% that this is Tuchanka. So it's one of those two, Tuchanka or Palaven, but I'm leaning more towards Palaven just because of the way it looks. So that was Vega. That was pretty funny. At first I didn't really pay attention. I was like, what? See all those buildings? That is not Krogan architecture. See, that was a Turian. You could tell by the voice and the ship also. So they're probably Turians trying to fight off the Reapers on Palaven. Or maybe one of Palaven's moons. We know that the Turians evacuated to one of Palaven's moons, because Palaven was pretty much overtaken by the Reapers. This right here, check this out. Turian. That was a Turian husk. They look freaking crazy. Look at... that's freaking scary as hell. Yeah, I'd run too. Jessica Marizan? I forgot her position for BioWare, but I follow her Twitter, and she said avoiding Reaper legs is pretty hard. So there's Vega right there with Garrus. I like Garrus's new armor, but I kind of prefer him in the whole black and blue. He's got a lot of silver in this one. He doesn't look bad, but I really like the darker colors on him. I don't know about silver. I really liked his signature black and blue armor. Thresher Maw. This was freaking amazing. That's pretty crazy. It's kind of perfect timing too. I mean, could you imagine what Shepard's thinking at that moment when he sees that Thresher Maw come up? I would be like, oh my god, I am so dead. That's pretty crazy. He just knocked him into that building right there. The Reaper must be like, this is not happening. Damn. Very, very good trailer. I loved it. Some people think that the whole Thresher Maw and the Reaper takedown is kind of too much, but I mean, who's to say that a Thresher Maw can't just pop out of nowhere? I mean, they would pop out of nowhere all the time in Mass Effect 1, so hey, I don't think they're afraid of Reapers. This is pretty weird that tower, Garrus mentions in the beginning that they have to get to that tower. I'm curious to know what that is. It looks like there's some kind of force field around it. I don't know what's going on there, why they have to go there, what it has to do with the Reapers. It looks like some kind of force field is shooting up into the sky. It might even have to do with, because Palaven if you've read the comics. Palaven has a temple, the Temple of Palaven, and this is where they have a Reaper artifact in the temple that was very old. So I don't know if it has to do with that. Maybe, I don't know. That's pretty much it. This is the trailer. Freaking amazing. I loved it. Very, very intense. And yeah. If you guys haven't seen Palaven, this is the Evolution comic. This is issue 3. That's Palaven right there. Look at the buildings. They look very much like on the trailer. Like, you can see that orange hue in the background, kind of like in the trailer as well. That's the Temple of Palaven. That's the Reaper artifact. So maybe there's something to do with it. See, that's the temple. It's gonna be interesting if they do bring it in somehow. So that was my analysis of the new Mass Effect 3 trailer. Hopefully you found that interesting. There's a lot in this trailer. Probably more than in the other trailers. At least more new stuff that we haven't seen. It'd be nice to see some new squad members that we haven't seen yet. We have seen Liara. We've seen a lot of Garrus and Vega. I would like to see other characters, like, you know, Tali. I think they had Garrus in this trailer again just because I'm pretty sure it is Palaven. And it probably has a lot to do with, I mean, you know, the Turian home planet and Garrus. You gotta have Garrus there. There's a lot of questions that I have, though, like that Krogan. Who is that Krogan? And why is he following you? Or where the hell did he come from? Because he's not part of your squad. Because that would mean that you would have 3 on your squad. And in Mass Effect, you only have 2. I don't know. So that's pretty much all I had to say about the trailer. Let me know what you thought of the trailer and if you have anything else to add. So I will talk to you guys later.